But banks proved resilient. They posted total revenue at 244 billion rand, up 8.7%. Advances grew 12.6% and bank deposits grew by over 10%.
The South African banks as a whole have produced a very good set of numbers for 2015, which if you listen to some of the mood music around financial services, around the macroeconomic environment in South Africa, could surprise some people.
So far, banks have increased access to services with more than 25,700 ATMs. Customers can access 3,900 branches countrywide. The staff contingent stands at 173,000. But how long can the banks endure weak economic growth?
That's the big question, we think, for this year, because in many respects it looks like the banks have managed to buck the trend in terms of growing strongly in a low overall growth environment. So whether they can do that this year, again, when we expect to be in a low growth environment, remains to be seen. But we do think that the opportunities for the banks are great. If you look at the size of the potential market, not just in South Africa, but outside of Africa.
Another great challenge for banks is managing fraud and cyber attacks.
I think cybersecurity remains one of the risks which is near the top of the house for most banks, because in the end it's a reputational risk. It's not just about IT, it's actually about the integrity of your offerings and your ability to have customers who trust you.
A slump in commodity prices, a weak manufacturing sector and a depressed macroeconomic environment had a negative impact in the banking sector. The major focus was treating customers fairly and responsible lending. Colin Limani, SABC News, Johannesburg.